in the cell at 17. Back in jail with no bail at 19. Up the road with a life is at 20. Made my first 100,000 at 23. Now who is he or who is she to speak on my name when you ain't me? Why they talking I'm overseas? Biggie Smalls when I move it was all a dream. Keep on talking and pump me up. Call me lucky, I guess I got dummy luck. Give it a play and then it is time. Better believe he gon' it up. Hey, he might snitch on YouTube. Say that you was up and put that on YouTube. Why you always rapping about it that you do? Why you always rapping about it that you do? Hey, if it's up like that, it's up like that. If it's up like that, it's up like that.
Sometimes my feelings are blind. Sometimes I can't even give it a try.
Place you members.
Sometimes I keep it inside, but still I cry. Still I cry.
I can teach you how to get paid, how to get by, and how to get fly. I can teach you how to get cake, if not the whole thing.
Entering week's schedule screen. Enter film. You have 9 options. View playoff picture is selected. Entering week's schedule screen. Entering franchise hub screen home. Advanced places in game is selected. Entering searching pop-up searching for opponent. If opponent is not found, invite will be sent.
If you gon' build, I'm Bobby. If not, then chuck a deuce. You throwing off the vibe. Man, I don't got time. It's all about the vibe. All that I got time. I ain't got the goose. Stack with me. Don't come through with bad energy. You ain't with the vibe. Don't waste my time. Yeah. I can show you how to make a lot of cheese. I got the dialect of dairy in my diary. I'm from a lactose intolerance community. I wanna circulate the units in the unity. The continuity of opportunity for stacking bands. Opportunity to stack the figures with your family. I can show you how to get them figures in advance. I don't see nobody else but us giving a damn. Ooh.
Entering team select screen. The New Orleans Saints, the home team, are selected.
If you wanna build, I'm Bobby. If not, sucker, kick it in the lobby. I got a lot to do.
Ready. Advanced set. Enter. Case Stefanski. KCA. Breede selected. LBJ. Defensive playbook option is set to REJ again. KCA. Breede selected. Edit uniform. Entering edit uniform. Shoes option is set to current home shoe. Shoes option is set to 66. Socks. King _ Mikey 50. Socks option is set to 66. Socks option is set to 19. Socks option is set to 9. Socks option is set to 7. Socks ready. Case view suit socks ready. Pants option is set to current home. Pants option is set to 6. Ready.
It's all about the vibe. All that I got time. I ain't got the boots. Stack with me. Don't come.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season. And we've got a compelling one in store here, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the New Orleans Saints. Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and we are underway here on EA Sports. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Wings, punt chase.
Let's go now.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Alert! Alert! Check, Panther!
That's protect. Right. Max protect.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he can only manage to get a couple.
Entering play
2nd and 8 coming up.
And
you look at the Saints defense. They come into this one in the bottom half of the NFL against the run, number 19 overall.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
Well, it certainly appears that in this game, someone has decided they're going to open up their playbook. First quarter, and we see that play. I like their style.
Right. Max protect. Contact.
On first down, Atkins breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. What a spin. Still staying on his feet. Are you serious? And all the way down to the 7-yard line. 55 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
A post shot. A post shot.
First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Right back to him on first down. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Right. Max protect.
They'll try to run this one in. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Right.
The ball mere inches from the white line on 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers.
There are 9 categories.
A great effort there. With touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Steelers are on the board first here this afternoon. Now Cade York for the extra point. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers.
Entering play call, special teams. You have 6 options. Kickoff, keep left selected.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
There are 7. On plan, there are. Entering franchise screen, you have 7 options. Resume is selected. Entering, cancel pop-up waiting for your peer to resume online game, cancel. Entering plate, on plan, there are 7 categories, contain QB scramble, choose the player to replace, you have 11 options.
Ready!
Vertical hook L.
On 1st and 10, Vance. That's caught by Durham. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
Formation.
You look at the
Under.
Steeler defense. They come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we have with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time, either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Time. Norm, cover 2 man.
Second and 10.
Seam flat.
Again, he'll drop to throw. This ball complete to Durham. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Pass.
They'll look to throw again. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. This is brought in at the 21. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 39-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. And look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal. This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Max protect.
On second down, Atkins, and he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 71 yards rushing for him now in this one as he is closing in on 1,800 yards for the year. Another good carry there for the NFL's second leading rusher, and we've talked on air off air about his MVP candidacy. Make a case for him.
Well, I'm just going to tell you point blank. It doesn't matter whether he's 1st or 2nd or even 3rd in the league in rushing yardage. That's not the main deal. It's how he gets those yards and the impact he has on his ball club.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
They'll run on first down. Atkins, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Contact. Fade.
Boston, the man in motion left.
Flat.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it 2nd down and 12.
Contact. Flat. Flat.
Boston, the man in motion left.
Contact.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh first.
Right. Max protect.
Austin, the man in motion left.
Backs protect.
On first down, Atkins. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Contact. Backs protect.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And Najee going to have a Steelers first down as he'll get this down to the 36.
Let's face it, you always want a team full of guys who can get you first downs and big plays of all styles, but you've got to have a big man. You can just turn and hand it to, and he can be dependable in picking up first downs.
Out left. Out left.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. He gets it complete to Harris. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes that's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense, because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
Backs right. Backs protect.
On second down now, Atkins. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 108 yards rushing for him now as he is finishing off the regular season with a bang.
Right. Backs protect. Hot routes. Contact. Backs protect.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
Right. Backs protect.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A great play there. That's his 19th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Steelers have taken a 2-touchdown lead
Entering
now.
Play call. Coach
So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the second time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack. And you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line. And he's able to take it into the end zone.
The York on now for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Entering play call. Special teams. You have 6 options. Kickoff cheat left is selected.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
There are 7 categories. There are 4 subcategories. Option is set to over 15 plays. You have 10 options. 4, 3 is selected. Over. Cover 1. Cover 2 hard flat.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Vance. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
Entering play call, over. There are cover 3 Sky. 3-4, big nickel, over. There are 2 categories. You have give cushion. Seam flat.
Back to throw again. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And he's brought down. First down now, but that clock rolling.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is incomplete.
Entering play call,
he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
Cover 3 Sky.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Back to throw. Vance. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Coach suggestions.
They decided the opportunity was there and
categories.
launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
Pass.
Operating from the gun. Vance. That's to his running back, complete. Muscles by at the 25. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. On first down, Vance. A quick throw, but incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
Entering
well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Give cushion.
To throw on 3rd down. Vance. And that's incomplete.
Entering
problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Cover 1 Spy.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Operating from the gun. Vance. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing.
Let's go now.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And with a 14-0 lead, they may just try to get this to the locker room.
Cup 19.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Escaping the pressure right. And this one is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Flat. Contact. Out left. Backs protect. Backs protect.
They're going to look to throw. Flush to his right. Toward the sideline, intercepted. And the Saints are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Well, Charles, you're so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Spread.
A final shot before break. Vance. Now this thrown deep for Slayton. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Screen run inside is selected. Defend deep pass.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3.
Keep left is selected.
A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Give cushion.
Looking to throw. Vance. He finds his man complete. That's Stanley. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw. Vance. He's going to air one out. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead.
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. Oh, but this is going to backfire as it's intercepted. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
And that has to be a little bit discouraging because after all their halftime talk, adjustments, and points of emphasis, their first drive ends with an interception. Absolutely aggravating if you're a head coach because you spent all that time going through every situation possible, and it still ends in a turnover.
They'll run on first down. Atkins, and he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Out left.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Drop for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. I'm sure a lot of time was spent in the locker room, Charles, with talking with his defense about setting a tone here in the 3rd quarter when you're down on the scoreboard. A sack like that, maybe that can get him going.
Yeah, you have to believe exactly what you just said. That they got together and said, let's be some change agents here. Let's go ahead and turn things around. Let's be the force that gets us going here in the 2nd half and puts us in a position to find a way to win the game.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll get this complete to Calvin Austin. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Receivers love having the reputation of being go-to guys on 3rd down. And he was fighting like he really wanted to have that reputation, didn't he? I mean, he came very close to making that a 1st down.
Broke the 1 tackle, but couldn't spring himself free. York able to send this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points in the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And they've got it very deep in enemy territory. It's inside the 5 at the 3-yard line. 1st and goal. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here.
Backs protect. Right. Backs protect.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So another rushing touchdown for him this year. Boy, he's found the end zone quite a bit so far. Charles, that now an even 20 scores on the season.
And you know how often we use the term, probably I overuse the term, imposing their will? Well, these defenses have become really powerless to stop him. That's what we've seen from him and his team this year. You know he's getting the ball down here in the red zone, but he's just got that strength of will himself, and he's used it to great effect.
Cade York to kick off.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
From 3 to 4. 4. Over. There are 4. Cover 1 robber. Cover 2 hard flat. Cover 3 cloud. Cover 2 man.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Well, the disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that, because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook, but bottom line is don't quit competing.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. That one on the guard, Cesar Ruiz.
$3. 3, 2, 6. You have 27 options. Cover 2 men.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. And now they'll shift things around. To throw on second down. Vance. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. How about this? And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful to get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
They'll try and run this with Austin. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A good pickup there at 22.
This is one of those plays that has an equal chance of either being a big gain or a big loss, but with the college influence, we're seeing more of these plays come into the NFL.
Backs protect.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A 6-yard touchdown run.
Entering play call.
And the Steelers have opened the lead
there are
up
9
to
categories.
30.
You have 15
York now
options.
for the extra point.
Is selected.
And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Entering play call. Special teams. You have 6 options. Kickoff kick left is selected.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
3 to 4. Under. You have 6 options. Cover 3 sky is selected.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Flushed out right. And that's going to be caught downfield by Slayton.
And
he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
And they're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early.
Cover 2 man.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Vance. And that is incomplete.
Entering
they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 14. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Throwing on 1st down. Vance. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Saints are able to cut into that deficit.
Hey, you're down on the scoreboard. But now your offense is in close, and this is where, as a quarterback, you say, I've got to make a play here. Doesn't matter whether it's a pinpoint throw or a scramble like this one. He takes matters into his own hands and delivers a touchdown run.
Seam flat. Pass.
In motion, Slayton. They'll try and throw for it. And they're going to get the two-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. So they go with a pass there on the two-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their two-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have two-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10.
Contact.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. And he's got it for the two-point conversion.
Entering
so they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Douglas Weiss up close.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. They fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
On 2nd down, Atkins. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 132 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
Max protect.
On 3rd down, Atkins. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Slot. There are 5 categories. You have 9 options. Stretch alert.
1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports.
Entering play call.
It's Steeler football, and they have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Max protect.
They fire this one quickly to Austin. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Now a give right side. Atkins. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
Max protect. Right.
They'll keep it on the ground. Atkins, he'll get about 4 here. Down to the 43-yard line. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Contact. Delay fade. Flat.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the fourth. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun, Vance. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Yes. Give cushion.
On third down, Vance. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. T.J. Watt in there for a milestone sack as that moves him past Hall of Famer Michael Strahan, who finished his career with 141.5. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end. Complete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on fourth.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now, really hoping for a turnover.
Got it. Ready?
Now a 2nd and 2.
Ready.
Well, now they'll try the end around. And he's got some space here. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Right.
Let's go.
Now a handoff up the middle. Atkins. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Right. Backs protect.
They'll keep it on the ground. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose.
That ball is not free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them all. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Right.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away.
Max protect.
On third down, Atkins. And he loses the football a second time. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Well, that's one of those mistakes. That's a fumble that when they get to the sidelines, I know you're mad, Coach, but look, we've still got this locked down. But that's not necessarily true, is it?
No, their hopes are slim, but you just hate to give them any hope. You could have sealed it right there.
Yeah, could have finished them off and taken away all hope, as we like to say. It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. He's got Thomas yet again, complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Back to throw. Vance. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Here now, 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun. Vance. And this one is going to be off the mark. Too far out in front.
And now the focus is really clear. They need to get that first down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Vance. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the Steeler defense able to come up with a stop.
Go like normal. You have well power O.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Defensively, there's still 3 timeouts. Do you even need to use them at this point?
I think a lot of coaches do it anyway, and it seems like cosmetics to us.
Does it just send a message you're not quitting?
Send a message that you're not quitting. Let your team know you're going to battle all the way, and you're always hoping for that ultimate miracle that something will happen, you'll pick up the ball and score, and you'll have a chance one more time and maybe on an onside kick, but not likely.
So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.